Hi everyone, are you looking for a bit more power with your golf swing? Well, today we're going to have a look at how to generate more club head speed for you, something you can work on at home and the next time you get out onto the range so that when you get back onto that golf course, you're hitting it further than ever before. Let's go and have a look at some more game-changing golf coaching. Hi everyone, thanks once again for tuning into Smash Factor TV. My name's Natalie Adams. Today, another glorious day at the Smash Factor lockdown teaching facility. And what we're going to do today is have a look at increasing club head speed for you guys so that you're hitting the ball further and with control when you next get out onto that golf course. Okay, so I've set the TrackMan up here and we're going to hit a couple of shots here. I've already got warmed up, so it's not the first shot I'm hitting. We're going to have a look at my club speed, the ball speed I generate with that, and then the total distance that I can achieve. We're then going to have a look at a couple of little swing drills you can do to help you increase that club head speed. We're going to retest it. At the end of the session, I'm going to see what kind of gain I've got in club speed and how much further I can hit the ball. Okay, so there are my swings before we've done this little bit of work. Let's have a look at what we're going to do now to get our swing speed increased. Okay, tip number one, what we want to work on is making sure we get the speed in the correct place. Now, I've just got a garden cane here. I think if you are in lockdown at the moment, this is really good drill for you to be able to work on, because a lot of you are going to be hitting into nets and screens. So you can focus more on what you're doing rather than where the ball is going. So what I want you to do with this garden cane is we're going to hold it in your right hand and your left hand, and we're going to just swing it back just one-handed at a time. So we'll start with the right, and I want you to listen to for the whoosh noise that this club is about to make. Okay, so the reason we're using a lighter cane is so you can really hear that whoosh as it goes through. So first tip is we want to make that whoosh as loud as we can, but also we want to get it in the correct place. Now it's really important that you get the speed in the club head as you're going through the ball here. So that's where we want to hear that whoosh noise, in this kind of area here. We don't want to hear it up here, because if you're releasing your wrist angle early and releasing the club head early, you're going to end up with the speed before you've got to the ball. So we want to work on having the speed about here. So just one hand on the club, we're just going to make our backswing, and then we're going to work on making sure we hear that swish noise there. I would say we'll do this 10 times, just trying to get as fast as we can with each one. And then when we've done 10, we want to swap over and do 10 with left hand as well. Okay, that's my 10 done. I'll swap over, do 10 with the left hand now. I'm doing exactly the same thing, trying to get that whoosh noise on this side of me as I go through impact. Okay, so I'm going as fast as I can with that whoosh noise to make it as loud as I possibly can. Really focused on getting it on this side of me, being a right-handed golfer. So I've got the speed in that cane on this side as I've gone through the ball. That's going to deliver much more club head speed into the ball as I hit it. Okay, so once I've done 10 with my right hand, 10 with my left hand, I'm going to do 10 with my hands together. And once you've done 10 right-handed, 10 left-handed, and then 10 both together, turn the other way around and do 10 right-handed, 10 left-handed, and 10 both to hands together again. This time we're working on getting the whoosh on this side of you as you go through with a left-handed action. Okay, once you've finished doing your 10 with right hand, left hand, both together in a right-handed swing, and then right hand, left hand, hands both together for a left-handed swing. You can repeat again if you want to on right-handed, but that will really help you improve speed. Listen to that whoosh, get it as you go through the ball, not earlier, and work on getting it as loud as you can. Okay, so increasing speed is really good, but it's no good if we don't have control with it. So next drill is going to help us to make sure we've got the right sequence when we're making that downswing. It's no good increasing the speed if we're not in the right sequence. So we could also do this if we were just using the cane, or as I said before, if we've turned the club upside down and we're just holding the shaft of the club so you can hear that whoosh noise. I'm going to do it this way round. You can actually hit balls doing this, but again, it's to get used so that your body's moving in the correct sequence in order. So as you swing back and we get to the top, really important that upper body, arms and club are not moving first. To get maximum speed, we want to move from the ground up. So we want to be pushing against the floor to turn the knees and the lower body towards the target. And as the knees and the lower body turn, then we want to swing the upper body through the ball. So we need to get the lower body turning at the target first, the upper body then following that, okay? It'll help act a bit like a catapult, like a slingshot, so that as you get to the top here, before the club has finished going this way on the backswing, your lower body's already started driving that way. It'll help drag the upper body and the club round, and then you can put speed into that to get maximum shot distance. So here's a really good drill you could work on doing. Hold the club out in this position. You can do this with or without a ball. So we'd set up normally, hold the club out towards the target where you want to hit to. We're going to make your backswing, and as you make your backswing, before you get to the top, you're just going to lift your left foot up and then stamp it back down before the club starts going back this way. You could do this as well, so you can start in this kind of position with it here and then swing up and through, or you can start with your feet together. Start from here. We're going to make a really big backswing, and that will help get your sequencing correct, so that you're making sure that before the club's finished going this way on the backswing, you've started moving your foot, left foot down towards the target. You're driving the lower body and the pressure towards the target. It's creating more coil in your body, and then that's dragging the upper body round, and then you can then add speed into that as well. Again, what I'd say is if you like that drill, and it's a very good sequencing drill, do that when you're doing your 10 swings right-handed, 10 swings with your left hand, and do the steps as part of that program. Maybe do the swings through to start with, 10 right-handed, 10 left-handed, 10 both together. Then do the left-handed swing way, so 10 right-handed, 10 left-handed both together, and then repeat again, but this time doing this with the steps. So we're going to go 10 where we swing it back, and we're swinging into it as quickly as we can like that. And remember, repeat 10 left-handed swings like that as well. Okay, so tip number 3, which is going to help you with speed and sequencing, would be to practice throwing, and especially if you've got a net or a screen to throw into at the moment would be really good. Just do it with golf balls to start with, but as you're getting more used to it, you can start to increase the weight of whatever it is you're throwing. So you can move up to a lightweight medicine ball to make the action just using both hands to do that. But what's really important when we're doing this, we just do this right-handed to start with, okay, and I would do this both as a right-handed swing and then as a left-handed swing again. Maybe work on doing 10 of these on both the right and the left-handed swing ways. So if we start in this position here, what we want to do is get to the top. So we're going to make a back swing here, and then you're not going to throw the ball from here, okay? So again, that's very upper body, arms dominant. What we want to do is to stamp forwards into it. So stamp into it, feel the lower body and the hips wanting to turn towards the target, and then throw the ball through. And throw that ball as hard as you can, but with that correct sequence. We'll just go through that once more. So we're going to go to the top, stamp, and then throw that ball out. And again, that'll help you to learn the order that your body should move in with that movement. But I think there are 3 really good drills that you can work on at home at the moment. Do them both right-handed, swinging right-handed, and then do them left-handed, swinging left-handed, or throwing left-handed. It's really important to train both sides of your body. It doesn't matter which hand you're more dominant with. Okay, so the proof is going to be in this test now. Let's hit 3 more shots out there. I think 80 miles an hour was the highest swing speed I gained before. Let's see what I can get now. Okay, so just doing those quick little drills has really helped me add 3 or 4 miles an hour onto my swing. It doesn't sound like a lot, but each mile an hour can be worth 3 to 4 yards of distance. So I've just gained over 10 yards on my shot distance there, which is worth effectively a club. You've improved by 1 club more. Have a go at that, especially while you are on lockdown at the moment, guys. You've got plenty of time to be able to do this, so that in a couple more weeks, when we're getting more back to usual and you can get out on the course again, you've got that increase in swing speed. I'd say try and do this every day if you can, or every other day would be really good. And there are ways you can modify this once you've started getting used to it, but it's a great way, if you're not doing anything to increase your swing speed at the moment, to get you started. Have a go at that. Let me know what you think, and I'd be really interested to hear from you when you do get back out on the course, to find out exactly how much you've improved your shot distance by. It's another game-changing golf tip.